My first experience in parting the veil was when I was in medical school, and one of the duties of the medical student was to pretty much stand by the bedside of a dying patient. So I was sitting at the bedside of Dennis at the VA hospital, just waiting for the moment. He took his last breath. I listened to his heart, which no longer had a beat, but a sudden warmth came into the room, and I could feel this other presence. And with that presence came a breath of fresh air, a breath of heaven. And a moment later, I noticed a beeping light, and then everything went silent again. But it was as if I was in the midst of something that was very miraculous, as if Dennis's soul had passed just next to me as he went into heaven's gates. What God has allowed me to do in standing and sitting by the bedside in these moments He's opened the doors and opened the foyer to heaven, to the point where I can smell and hear and feel the reality. And I can guarantee you that the reality of heaven is more solid, more vibrant than it is here. I don't see a separation between my practice of medicine and my practice as a Christian. I mean, the two things merged into one when Jesus came to find me. So I can't separate them. Every time I encounter another human being, as a doctor, I take their vital signs, but as a Christian, I take their spiritual vitals. And I always am interested in knowing where they are on that journey. Because if it is where I was, at that time when I was a young boy, questioning even the existence of God, I want to sit down and hold their hand and lead them along to where they can have that same understanding that I do now. Being a family physician, I've had the experience of being both an obstetrician, so to speak, as well as a gerontologist. So I've been both ends of the spectrum of human life. I've been there to deliver a baby, and I've been there to be the midwife of souls, so to speak, to deliver a new birth into heaven. God has just allowed me to be a part of so many things, maybe to share them with others so that they will understand that they too can open their eyes and their ears and feel His presence in even the most simple of things. We're all in the same thing together, that God has a plan for all of us. What I want readers to take away from this book is the hope and the full knowledge that heaven is for real, and that we're all on a life's journey, and that the best part of that journey is when we get to the end, because that's when the real life begins in our forever home.